The wait is almost over, and this time it feels different. Inter Miami are no longer the same club that once needed Chase Stadium as a temporary landing spot. They arrive at this moment shaped by their recent MLS Cup triumph that changed how the league views them. That championship didn't just deliver silverware, it raised expectations, sharpened ambition, and made the idea of continuing in a stopgap venue feel increasingly out of place. With construction now deep into its final phase, the club is preparing for a carefully managed final step, buying time to finish the last details before supporters finally walk through the gates. So what is the current progress, and what is the date for the first home game? Let's find out in today's episode. The timing of this debut is no accident. Inter Miami will arrive at Miami Freedom Park as reigning MLS Cup champions, having captured the club's first MLS Cup title in December 2025 with a 3-1 victory over Vancouver, a run that cemented the team's legitimacy and accelerated its rise from expansion side to league powerhouse. That success came before the new stadium ever opened, but it now gives Miami Freedom Park immediate meaning. This is not a home built for potential alone, but for a club already delivering silverware. With Messi committed through 2028, the stadium becomes the stage on which this golden chapter can fully unfold. Construction on Miami Freedom Park began in 2023 and has reached an estimated 70 to 80% completion, with 700 to 800 workers on site each day as the project enters its final phase. Designed as a 25,000-seat, soccer-specific venue, Miami Freedom Park is built around the modern fan experience rather than compromise. The stadium features an intimate, steeply raked bowl that pulls supporters closer to the pitch, large high-definition video boards paired with upgraded audio systems to enhance atmosphere, and wider concourses designed to ease crowd flow and shorten lines. Fans can also expect a broad range of food and beverage options inspired by Miami's diverse culture, alongside modern hospitality lounges that balance premium experiences with improved amenities for general supporters. Accessibility has been baked into the design as well, with inclusive seating and facilities intended to make match day welcoming for everyone, while exterior fan zones are expected to serve as pre-match gathering spaces that extend the experience beyond the turnstiles. One of the stadium's most distinctive elements is still to come. In the coming 2 to 3 weeks, crews are expected to install a one-of-a-kind canopy roof system, engineered specifically for South Florida's unpredictable mix of heat, sun, and sudden rain. The stadium will boast the largest canopy roof in MLS, an advanced cable net structure built to protect fans from South Florida's relentless sun and sudden rain while preserving an open-air atmosphere, alongside the longest bar in North America. After years of anticipation, Miami Freedom Park is set to host its first Major League Soccer match on Saturday, April 4th, when Inter Miami CF welcomes Austin FC under the lights. To ensure the stadium is fully ready, the club will open the season with 5 consecutive away matches, a deliberate scheduling move that gives crews time to complete finishing work, testing, and inspections before fans arrive. When the gates finally open for a 7:30 p.m. kickoff on April 4th, it will be the culmination of years of planning, investment, and patience. Even with all the excitement surrounding Miami Freedom Park, the project hasn't been without debate, and that's something Inter Miami fans have been discussing almost as much as the football itself. From the very beginning, the biggest controversy has centered on where the stadium is being built. The project sits on the former Mel Reese Golf Course, a large piece of city-owned public land, and critics have long argued that turning it into a stadium-anchored development represents a loss of green space that should have remained fully public. Supporters counter that the site had been underused for years and that the new park, stadium, and surrounding amenities will actually return the land to the community in a more active, accessible way. But that debate has never fully gone away. Tensions rose again as the project moved forward over funding and public benefits. In 2025, controversy flared when city officials approved a plan directing a $20 million developer payment specifically toward improvements within Miami Freedom Park, rather than distributing portions of that money to parks across the city, as some residents believed had been promised earlier. Opponents called it a bait and switch, arguing that public assets were being leveraged too heavily for a privately operated sports venue. While supporters of Inter Miami CF and the project maintained that the agreement still delivers long-term community value through jobs, infrastructure upgrades, and public park access. There have also been local quality of life concerns, particularly around traffic congestion, neighborhood impact, and increased pressure on surrounding infrastructure once 25,000 fans start arriving regularly for matches and events. Nearby communities have voiced worries about game day gridlock and whether promised transportation and parking solutions will truly hold up in practice. Adding to the scrutiny, the project has faced legal noise behind the scenes, including contractor disputes over payments during the development phase, which briefly raised questions about timelines and management, though construction has continued steadily and remains on track. In many ways, these controversies reflect the reality of any major urban stadium project, especially one tied to a global star like Lionel Messi and a rapidly growing club. For some, Miami Freedom Park represents progress and long overdue ambition. For others, it's a reminder of the delicate balance between private development and public trust. What's certain is that once the gates open and the focus shifts to football, this stadium will carry not just excitement, but the weight of years of debate about what it means for Miami. Thanks for taking the time with us. Guys, see you next time.